I'll put it as it is. Stop being a mother to the narcissist in your life, because by nature, by design, narcissists will rip you off like a band-aid after their wound gets healed. Not saying that they get healed. What I'm trying to say is, once their needs are met, they'll throw you away like an object. I keep saying this. Your empathy, your consideration, compassion, respect, authenticity, integrity, presence, attunement, anything that you have to offer won't make any change in their nature, because it has nothing to do with you. They have convinced you that you are not enough, which is why they are behaving the way they are. So what do? Out of that guilt, out of that shame, you try more, you give more, but you gotta stop that. Maybe you are a savior by nature. You love to do things for people. Maybe that is your love language, but not here. Every bit of compassion and empathy you will show the narcissist will be used against you. They do not deserve any grace at all. What they deserve is complete indifference. Just leave if you can. Go no contact, cut them off. They do not deserve explanations. You do not have to justify yourself. You do not have to explain why you did what you did. Some people think by giving more, trying to save the narcissist, they will be able to take care of that inner child in them, and maybe the inner child will somehow realize that now they can get the love they couldn't when they were being abused. But there is no inner child to be saved. That inner child is already dead. It's already gone. As sad as that sounds, there is nothing to be saved. Maybe there is a fragment of it left, but that is unreachable. Even the narcissist cannot reach it. If you find a narcissist in a rut, just leave them there. Because I can assure you, once you get them out of it, they will latch themselves onto you like a parasite, and you will think, wow, that's love. You'll feel good about yourself because you're a giver. You love nurturing people. You love saving people. However, the narcissist loves to feed on you. There is no reciprocity whatsoever. So they'll keep feeding on you, they'll get bigger and fatter, and then throw you away like a piece of trash, turn you into a shell of yours. On top of that, they'll just say, what did you do for me? The most ungrateful being on earth is no one but a narcissist. If you find yourself stuck in this cycle of giving and the narcissist is taking and you're giving more, just be compassionate towards yourself, because it's through compassion, not through force, you'll be able to set yourself free. Why so? Because the narcissist enters your life through slowly poisoning you with their presence and their demands. They demand a lot, and then when you fulfill their demands, it's not enough. So you feel compelled to do more, and then more, and then more and more and more, until you give all of yourself to them. You offer everything that you have. They program you to serve their ego. So you are stuck in a trauma response of fawning, of appeasing their ego, and that takes time, a lot of energy, resources, and support to unstuck yourself from. Maybe you also need to take a look at your childhood. How was your relationship with your parents? Was it performance-based and transactional? Now, I'm not saying that you caused this to yourself, or your childhood trauma is the sole cause of why it's happening to you. Of course not. I do not believe in that theory. What I'm saying is that trauma pattern is activated by the narcissist's presence and the trauma they cause you. So if you have this aspect to yours, this people-pleasing aspect that was triggered by your narcissistic parents' abuse in you, that also needs to be taken care of. Probably you gained their approval, your narcissistic parents' attention, only through pleasing them, doing more and more, becoming their therapist, their mother, reversing the roles, taking care of them, nurturing them. Maybe that's your core wound, and that is what you need to work on. If you feel compelled to keep giving out of shame, obligation, guilt, and this hopeless hope, ask yourself objective questions like, what am I getting back? What is the narcissist doing for me? Why am I not demanding anything? Why is there no balance in this relationship? Why is it only me who keeps trying? Because a relationship is balanced by more than one people. If it is only one person, then it's not a relationship. A relationship only exists when more than one person contributes to the dynamic and balances it out. You have to also consider how they are treating you. Instead of being grateful and thankful, they are belittling you, humiliating you, shaming you for many, many reasons. They keep taking on one hand and quite shamelessly try to destroy the source of their main support. How is that just? Maybe you may not be able to recognize any of that because you are under their spell. Maybe that is what your normal has become. Maybe not doing that makes you feel you're betraying them. But I am telling you today, you're not betraying them. They have compelled you to keep serving them. They have burdened you with responsibilities they should be taking care of. You're not their parent. You're not their mother or father. You're their partner. They have responsibilities towards you. Ask yourself, have they fulfilled any? What happened to those promises? If it is a parent that you're dealing with, why do you think roles are reversed? Why have you become a parent when they should be the one parenting? Why have you become the therapist, the mediator? Why do you feel so obliged to just be there to take care of your narcissistic mother or father, or else everything will collapse? That is not normal. A narcissistic parent controls you using three things: fear, obligation, guilt, which is fog. Do you find those things in yourself? How can you put stop to these things? I know these questions are very difficult to answer and they bring in a lot of sadness, but you have to wake up. You have to realize you are being taken advantage of. Your shame, sympathy, empathy, compassion, kindness, all the good qualities that you have are being used against you, and that is not what you deserve. With that, I would like to bring this episode to an end. I hope you found it insightful. If you did, let me know in the comments. I'll talk with you in the next one. As always, let the healing begin and continue.